Los Angeles making a switch here. Here's Westbrook. His numbers are looking pretty good. He's got his scoring average up around 18.5 points a game. From 6 feet, that misses off the backboard. And it's Irving with the ball for Brooklyn. Great offensive performance they're putting on.
And guys, we call that the zone because that's where they are right now. They are in a zone that I'm sure they feel unstoppable.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him. It's going to send Kevin Durant to the line. That one's on Anthony. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
Also, what passing we've seen from them here early. I mean, there could be a big number in the assist column if this keeps up.
Here's Irving, following the basket by Russell Westbrook. Pocket 6. Here's Drummond. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 6 points for Andre Drummond. Westbrook drives in, and it's sent back by Drummond.
Drummond likes to be in the middle of the action at both ends of the floor, playing defense and gobbling up rebounds. He makes a lot of good defensive plays.
To the paint. Here's Davis, and it's sent back by Drummond. And there's the call on James. That is his first foul of the game.
His first foul. Team second. Time of Brooklyn. All right, he's coming out to the court. Substitutions for the Knicks.
1:35 left in the first quarter of the game.
That is your Brooklyn Nets team. Make some noise, man.
Dragic left side to the middle. Aldridge. And the dunk by Aldridge.
So effective in these screen and roll situations. Aldridge excels at taking what the defense gives him.
And yes, it's good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And here's Westbrook from the arc. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. Inside. Back to Mills. Hits it from three-point range.
You know, Mills has been a guy who's been very streaky as a perimeter shooter, but he's been good behind the arc his entire career.
Kicks it out to James. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Mills with it. Now guarded by Monk. Down low. Here's Aldridge. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Here's Westbrook. Goes up and has it nice and easy.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. That's
Come on, get loud for your Brooklyn Nets.
well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here as we get underway once again. And from Brooklyn guys, what comes out to you stat-wise?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
It's Irving, top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. That's to Horton Tucker. Here's Johnson. Here's Horton Tucker. Back to Johnson. And here is Howard. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Such a great rebounder, athleticism and length. Dwight Howard knows how to use those gifts that he possesses.
Here's Irving. A rebound by the Lakers. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
Hey, and you could say they probably were in control for 3/4 of that game, but in that fourth quarter, man, they just fell apart. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside, KD. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Avery Bradley. Clark as good a scorer as ever. Durant just needs to stay healthy, right? Just to break all kinds of records.
I agree with that, Kevin. He is as lethal a scorer as we've seen. I mean, when you just talk about putting the ball in the basket, he's in the top 10 all time for my money.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always invigorating the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
I do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that push. KD's shot is good.
Being able to score from any place on the court makes Durant a space creator for his team. And it's not just inside, it's not just threes, it's that mid-range game too.
Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Outside Bradley. High post Howard. Kicks it out to Johnson. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And it's Irving with the ball for the Nets. They lead by 4. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
And in terms of intensity, they kind of took the night off. It looked like they were just going through the motions.
Yeah, you know, to me, I agree. They just never looked engaged, which is surprising considering how close the game ended up being. You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
The foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's his first foul. And Greg, as we near the end of the regular season, some call these the dog days of the year. Winning teams ready for the playoffs, and the lottery teams sometimes ready to call it a day.
Well, a lot of teams still have something to play for, whether it's fighting to make the playoffs or seeding. These games do count.
Steps back. James looking around. Edwards with the block.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Hill. Outside for Thomas. Pocket 4 to the inside. And Davis sends it back.
Davis so good with his timing and length to get up and deny shots.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
Brooklyn leading by 6. And Thomas has it in the corner. Back to Mills. Here he goes. Out of bounds, the Lakers will take possession. The Nets making a switch here. Lakers trail by 6. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And here is LeBron. Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
LeBron is somewhere in the neighborhood of about 260 lbs, and there's nothing extra there. So he can physically impose his will and flat out dominate near the rim.
Out to Edwards. Fires the three. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Nets leading by 4. Left side, Irving. Just his first attempt. Not going to go that time. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Rebound Andre Drummond.
And now in the second half of his career, Russell Westbrook wants rings. He knows he's getting older and has no time to waste. It's why he plays with such passion.
Durant with a wide open look. Connects from three-point range. KD's got 10 points in the game.
I think we're all aware of Durant's in the gym range as a shooter. I mean, seriously, I don't think there's a shot he can't make.
And Westbrook's high motor is why we love him. He goes out break and competes every play in every game.
No doubt, but I tell you what, he's tired of missing out on the NBA Finals. This is a guy that is hungry to get back to that stage. It'll be interesting to see if he can get it done.
Outside, Davis. And Westbrook throws it down hard.
Really good court awareness that time from Anthony Davis. Seeing the floor and making the right decision.
On the wing, Irving. Averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. The kick out to Brown. Durant in the corner. That doesn't go either for Durant.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage play.
Westbrook is a master at drawing fouls, and he's got a lot of different ways that he can put that kind of pressure on the defense.
It's his first trip to the line.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as he was.
And I think it's clear he's gotten better in that department since last season. He looks a lot more comfortable at the line now, and he's getting better results.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this season.
Lakers trail by 6. And Westbrook, here we go. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And I tell you what, AD is able to brush off those defenders with ease because of how strong he is. That's what they call weight room.
And Curry has it in the corner. Pass to Sharp. It's stolen by Davis. And here's Westbrook from the arc. He's off on that one. And Brooklyn will come the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
It's Brown on the wing. No good from outside.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Right side Curry. Launches it. Sinks the three-pointer. And the Nets lead by 7.
That's Curry's shot there. I mean, he's out there to catch and fire away when he's got room.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Lakers trail by 7. .146 left to play here in the third. Here's Howard. Out to Anthony. Takes the three. Rebounded by the Nets.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Now Dragic. He is still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. Claxton's got the lead up to 9 now for the Nets.
Well, that's the vision you get with Dragic. His teammates have to love playing with him.
Let's go down to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch onto. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. Pass to Aldridge. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, he's so adept at finding a way to score, even against tough defense. Aldridge is a load.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And with numbers like this, how about 87% on the year? He's been somebody they love having at the line.
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over.
Howard at the elbow. Looking to end the run. Aldridge with some nice deep.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Claxton.
So active on this end of the floor. Love watching Howard use his wingspan to bother scorers.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets.
Get loud for yours, Brooklyn Nets. Come on, fans.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And Greg, you had a lot of success playing in college and the NBA, but what was the most fun you ever had playing with a team?
That's a tough call, Kevin. I mean, winning tends to be the most fun. So I'd have to probably say my UNLV team, but we had some great teams with the Knicks. And don't forget about my Blazers. They were also a really competitive team.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
There are very few that can handle and battle with Davis inside. I mean, he's got really tremendous strength and agility and a nice touch.
Nets leading by 11. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal. First team foul.
Outside Irving. And taken away by Johnson.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
Westbrook with it. He's picked up by Irving. Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Davis. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul.
Team second.
LeBron outside. Going inside. And LeBron throws it down.
Well, that's one man never afraid to punch it. Give LeBron a path to the bucket. And the finish is going to be something in a poster.
This is Tim Crucible. Team second. Now, into the lineup.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Irving with the ball. Outside Durant. And Davis pulls it down.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
And the Lakers with another turnover here.
Basketball.
Nets leading by 9. Outside Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
They're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half.
You know, question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Johnson in the corner. Bounce pass from Westbrook. Here's Davis. And Curry pulls it down. And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Outside for Durant. Pass to Irving. 5 on the clock. Goes up the baseline. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Left side Davis. Over Drummond. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Here's Irving. Pass to Durant. Back to Irving. No good with the triple.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
They can take their time on this possession.
It wouldn't be a bad idea. Just give themselves a little bit of a break. And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Here's Davis. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
You know, it's not only his size and strength and athleticism, but Davis's timing is so special. That's why he boards it so well.
And they pick up 2.
You know what? Sometimes something good can come out of a bad possession.
So both teams making some changes here. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but you grew up in this era. This is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab and hold. So the league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
A 3 from LeBron. It's Drummond with the rebound. Nets leading by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Nets.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
We know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and look at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Drummond.
Yeah, he was aggressive rebounding the ball tonight. I think his aggressiveness on the glass helped set the tone.
And here's KD for 3. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And so it's Brooklyn.